Ready for tourney? Wait, I'm gonna just double check that I checked in. I think I checked in.
Hopefully you checked in.
Yeah, I checked in. All right, cool. Let's get started.
Nice. Okay, first I have some questions still.
Yep.
I've been playing. Okay, like the comp got buffed. I've been performing slightly worse on it. Granted, I'm super like not that locked in.
What comp?
Because I'm not in tourney. Ishari roll.
Yep.
We still think it's Bard over Milio, even at 3-star. I feel
Yep.
like Bard, like he doesn't have quite the AoE to make it happen, like in a true late game fight. But he kind of does.
I believe the consensus is Bard, like in terms of true damage items, true damage Bard, true damage Nidalee, and then utility Milio.
Even at Milio 3? Like,
Yep.
that's assuming Bard 3, Milio 3, Nidalee 2.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
If you want to ride on your conviction and go other way, you got it, man. Like it's close enough that like there are pros who diverge.
Yeah, that's probably true. I find
and there are probably some
at least
matchups where it like is better in some other configuration as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. At least at when everything's 2-starred, I think I like Melio the best for sure.
Sure.
Because Bard can't really scale.
Yep.
With the Dutes and whatever. Okay. Little buddies. Do you have a brief idea of like what comps really like that? I don't think I've clicked that very much at all this set.
Only AD Void.
AD Void, okay.
It's precisely AD Void.
Because you're playing what? Cho'Gath,
Rek'Sai, Kog'Maw.
Cho'Gath,
and then you run 5 big buddies, I think. You run Swain, Wukong, Bel'Veth, Rift, Kaisa.
Yeah, even then, that doesn't sound like super premium.
Isn't it? It's like 18% attack speed and some amount of HP.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Okay. What is your read on Mbessa versus Bel'Veth? Like in terms of, it seemed like
Bell is more reliable. And so you, I don't think you want to be. I think it's actually okay to be like fewer items on Bell, but you definitely want to have some items on Bell, I think.
Of course. But like, is it okay to build Mbessa items first?
Or like the premium items can almost all go on Bell as long as Bell has an attack speed item in the inventory.
Sure. Okay,
and also if you have 2-star Mbessa, she should hold more of the items, just not the attack speed one.
Okay, makes sense.
You also need a tempo slam, whatever the hell you got. So like, yeah, go
yeah, of course. Okay.
The thing is, like, the Hodge can go on either in a pinch, right? Like, the GS is good on either. The Strikers is okay on either in a pinch, and the DB is good on either.
Okay, cool. Do you have any strong thoughts about the build over rebalance? Seems like everything's still like good in the same situations. The only one that I'm like is the attack speed one may be clickable. It got buffed by like 12%.
Yeah, it's better. It's better now, especially early game and long fights on units that like attack speed. It's better.
Right.
Which is like early game Zon boards, I think.
Sure. Okay, seems a bit more clickable. What about at 4-pilt?
4-pilt, Gate.
Acceleration Gate is still
the
king.
best one. Yeah. Coil. I think Coil didn't get. The rest are like relatively untouched. I think they're untouched. Let me see. Built over modules. Did they buff Gigantification, Ray?
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I think they nerfed Coil very slightly. It used to be 18, I believe.
Yeah, I think there are a variety of spots. So one, I think the only useful thing I can add is there are a variety of spots where you don't plan on playing 4-pilt late game. That if you have 4-pilt mid game, you're supposed to take Gigantification over anything that's not Excel, basically.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What else got changed? Tuned. I feel like any comp that likes tuned, like Turbo likes tuned.
Yeah, tuned is like third in a lot of cases for the comps that like it.
Yep. And then Blast Shield got nerfed by 2%. Yeah, who cares?
Yep.
Pretty good. Okay. How do I think about... I think I have the answer to this, but I just want to run it by you. Have less than 5 HP thresholds.
How do you think about it?
Yeah, so it's like if you're 23 HP on stage 4, and if you're between 23 and 18 HP on stage 4, and if you're between 21, pretty much only if you're at like 21 HP on stage 5, you can click that, and then full sack your board. Is that correct?
Yeah, you just want to be in a spot where you can full sack to either 8 or
Sure.
9, or like maybe always 9 depending on stage, and reach the
Yeah.
threshold.
I had a game where I'm like, if I take 2 extremely close losses, then I can cash this out, and I think that's just too narrow of a situation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to be in like the multiple losses kind of situation.
Right. Do you play Yordle opener ever? And if you were to,
Nope.
is it better to stick in Yordle and just play off Sigs, or like what's the best way to pivot out of that? Is it an Ionia
I never
board?
play
Is
Yordle
it
opener.
Volley Rise? Okay, fair enough.
Like the chance that you have only Euro units is like
Yeah, it's pretty low.
rare enough that you don't need to consider it. If I'm holding a Yordle, it's never because of the Yordle trait and always because of the unit's other trait.
Fair enough.
Which means I'm basically never holding Lulu unless I want to pair it with a Cog 2.
Right. Have you played any Rumblelog?
I haven't played it. It seemed pretty reasonable. It seemed like a reasonable pick.
Do you know, are you supposed to for Yordle on 2-1 with that?
You want to?
Like you
Oh,
press
I choose a level.
you press level?
Yeah, you want to, yeah.
Yeah, it seems correct, yeah. Okay. We did this component pathing thing yesterday. It was pretty helpful.
Nice. What'd you learn?
I don't know why I'm coughing. I learned that Crown Guard, that Shadow House is pretty much the only comp that likes Crown Guard Slam. All the other comps are a little awkward with that.
Yep.
We learned that very often, I want to run this by you, very, very, very often, if you can make a Gunblade in Slayers, you make the Gunblade to kill the Rod. Do you think that's correct?
I like Ginsu too, but otherwise, yeah.
Right.
I love Ginsu Slayers.
Sure.
Because it kills the Rod. And it's good early. The item's good early. Like I think my gun.
Those are the two ways to kill the Rod.
Yeah, my Gunblade percentage in the comp is actually rather low because my Ginsu kit percentage is rather high.
Sure.
In fact, it might be like 50%.
Let me find
Ginsu.
one that's weird. I guess they would all be here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then Efficient Shopper. Do you think it's still best augment in the game? With the +4 gold?
I think it's a fairly reasonable augment. It's for sure the best augment in the game if your board is weak and you expect to have first pick on the first, if not the first 2 carousels. If you're winning, if your like board is good, then like taking item augment's probably better.
Okay, agreed.
If your board is good, slightly magic is probably also better. Because you can get the powerful setups too.
Okay. I have 2 quick Yunara games that didn't go super well.
Yep.
So we can go over those really fast, and then if the time makes sense, then maybe I'll just queue up my my warm-up game.
Well, if you want to queue up, it'd be within 5 minutes, I think. Right?
True.
Like
when does the game start? In an hour? Yeah.
The game, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll skip it. Okay, let's just go over these games then.
Yeah. Is there a reason are you on mobile?
Oh, I can, no, just my monitor is really tall.
Oh, you put me on the tall monitor. I see.
Yeah. Here. better.
Yep.
Okay. I guess with these components, I should be holding Kiana over Anivia, but I have a Scion on board.
What's the
What's the Ionia? Cold.
I'm surprised the Jin wasn't fielded.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you don't know what you're gonna see, but
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have the other Ionias.
yeah, it's not a big deal. Well, okay, I think so you know you're getting 2 more gold, and you get to see 1 more component here. I think like
Yeah.
This is reasonable. I think from seeing Cloak, you should already be thinking Slayers.
Sure.
Or like as like one of your main lines, yeah.
Right. So how am I buying Kiana here? I guess I sell Anivia.
Yeah.
Even. Sure.
Because I think your top 2 from Cloak, especially this, is like Slayers or Yunara, and that's kind of those are the best for sure, right?
Okay, agreed.
And like if you still want to play like, okay, you probably shouldn't want to play the LeBlanc. I mean, it's partly a matter of priority, right? I don't think you should want to play the LeBlanc because I think it's worse than both of the other lines you're being offered reasonably right now.
Right.
But even if you did value it higher, which I don't know if you do, you still have the Scion to unlock LeBlanc, and then like you can unlock Ori later as well because Invoker doesn't go on that board until much later typically.
Sure. Okay, makes sense.
So with Scion, it's actually rather unimportant to have any of the other Invokers.
Because you can unlock LeBlanc and Oriana.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay, makes sense.
And like Bruiser.
And also you can't exactly make a good board for Anivia on the Bruiser board.
No, you can't.
Okay, cool. So I think I'm leading Ionia for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How often is 2-gun fitting on your early Ionia board this patch?
Level 5.
Seems pretty reasonable. Like level 5, yeah, after Bruiser.
Has to be level 5 though, yeah.
Right. Are you buying Yasuo here?
You probably should over Trist.
Like why? Like what does he really do? Is he better at 1-star than Xin?
You could 2-star him. Okay, it is possible to 2-star him, right? B. Right. From this spot, is he better than Xin? If you're 2 Bruiser, no damage item, he's better than Xin.
Yeah, he's better than Xin.
He's better than Xin, right? So A, he's better than Xin. B, like there's a small chance you can 2-star him. 3, the Tristana's not that useful because I think you'd be trying to make 10 on 2-3 most of the times anyways after leveling, or 10 on 2-2, which just don't allow you that often to hold the level 5 as a high priority unit.
Sure. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
So like the 4 is more important than the 5 for now.
Tristana is kind of the only gunslinger in the game though. Like you can't play Jinx on your board.
Yeah, that's true. We can see how it turns out. You can probably hold it as like a 2. Like if you could hold it probably as your only $2 hold into 2-5.
Yeah, I'm leaning left.
Yeah.
And then I'm okay with patient, I think.
Yep. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I play it. Probably okay to slam adaptive here, right?
I think you're for sure supposed to. I think adaptive is giga OP in this opener because because it lets you build a mana item on Jin without having to have a Shojin or a Balloon.
So you'd make damage adaptive in a lot of cases. That makes sense.
Yeah, damn it. Like IE adaptive, chef's kiss. That's really good.
Okay, nice. So you would make it on the trust here?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Is there any way to buy Ari here? Probably not, right?
Nope.
What do we get? Sword. Seems correct, right?
You're floating bow?
Or is it second bow? Yeah. Can't really make an item. Okay. Hitting my upgrades. GG. Here, a move adaptive. It should still be on the Trist, right? Because I have so much frontline.
Yeah, I would have it on the Trist.
Okay, cool.
I think Jin is like reasonably close to being better, especially with adaptive. We
Sure.
can double
And
check
3
the
Ionian.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Jin for sure. It's Jin for sure.
Okay, cool. So you like mana a lot on Jin?
Yeah, I think it's OP.
Cool. Unlocking cannon.
Yeah. Pretty chill.
Okay.
IE, that's good. Why did we level the 6? What does it do? Yeah, our board is good, right? Our board is.
Yeah, I think
we play
it gives me defender
20.
and it's cheap, and I'll probably make 30.
How cheap was it? Oh, you make 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was like 42 down to. Yeah, okay. And you're on a win. Okay, that is right.
Yeah, I figure like if I don't win this round, I could sell Ari and Zin, but I'm not happy about it.
Yep.
Leaning left.
Yep.
What's my other option?
Wow,
Yeah.
that one's good.
Quick is good. In the stats, quick set looks quite bad.
You don't want to end on it,
but
it's a survivorship bias thing. I think.
Right.
You want to end on it on Senna. You want 3 real items on the set later.
Right, makes sense.
Do you not sell Zin pair?
Yeah, why am I 7? I guess going 7 is okay if
fine.
I'm selling Zin.
I think you should just sell Zin.
Yeah, makes sense.
What was your in? Quick? Quick is a pretty big in. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm holding not Loris over selling the Zin. It seems wrong. I mean,
it's for sure wrong. You like the 8. The 8. What can you put? It's too minor of an upgrade considering you have
compared to Kennen Sedge.
Yeah.
I feel like if I hit Zin 2, like Zin plus Loris is substantially better.
It's just too expensive to hold. Like you lose 2 gold from it.
Yeah. Fair. Even with like the gold Ionia econ?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, fair. Get a thingy.
And if you're like a little bit short on gold, like the problem is there.
Right, that makes sense.
Because you make 20 into 30 instead of 30 into 40. What the fuck?
I don't think I buy the cannons here.
You're for sure supposed to buy the cannon. The
I
reason
think I buy
why
Loris and plays in. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the reason
that's a big mistake this game. I think Kennen is my strongest board for a lot of stage 4 as well.
Yeah.
And I don't buy it here.
Yeah, he fits better, right? Like you can just straight up play a Nico on the board.
Right.
Yeah, you just play
and in terms of like in terms of how tanky the front line is, it's probably about the same. Kennen 2 plus Sedge versus Zen plus Loris 2. It's probably about the same.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Kennen fits better.
It fits better on your board, yeah.
Cool. I don't even have the Nico, yeah. Okay, I believe it.
Like it's a combination of you don't have enough gold and you didn't like cash all the way in on your board being good, basically.
Yeah, because I lost. Okay. Are you reforging here ever? probably not.
You would
Rod is set item. Bow is Titans or any Yunara item.
I believe you're supposed. Okay, so here are my thoughts. I'm considering if you should reforge the rod to be able to double slam immediately for 3-item Yunara, because there's a lot of situations where you're supposed to make the Kraken here, assuming the rod gives you another good tank item. I think especially if you don't get an item augment here, which there are not. You can wait a turn. I think waiting is a rather heads up play, but
sure.
It's like, okay, I think you can slam as well. It's like a little bit more risky to slam, because one of the things that changes what you do. It's to slam even shroud. Okay, obviously you always. Okay, honestly, the even shroud is pretty safe. I don't mind even shroud. I think no reforge into next turn and then reforge next turn is probably right.
And you would reforge rod.
Reforge rod, yeah.
Okay.
Next turn, because you might get specifically Staffsmith or Swordsmith, which would make you want to use a Reforger on something.
Right, and you would click either one, yeah.
And sure. Either are like the best two augments in your spot, yeah.
Right.
These
what is my gold looking like?
Your gold's not looking amazing.
Yeah. It's not amazing. I think I go through 3s.
I would default 3, yeah. I would default it. If I saw an item augment, I'd take it. I guess I just take 3, I guess. You're not that happy about it.
Yep.
And you can take it and either roll really deep now, because that's like all the compensation you get. The compensation is that for 2 turns, you're ahead of the curve. That's it.
Right.
You might make this a little bit too hard for yourself. Okay. You have to sell, like, okay, okay, you get off this, alright. Okay.
This doesn't exactly seem correct. Let's see.
It's like you need to be unlocking set. That's the big thing. Like, you just need to be unlocking set here.
Right. I need to be unlocking set. I think it's...
You also have to roll... Like, you have to roll all your gold as well.
Right. Sin should be off the board. Yeah. Yeah, a little
Sin should be off the board. The cannon doesn't need to be on the board. Don't have set for next turn can be literally the diff. This turn is like not doing it. Like, you should... It's actually really important.
Yeah.
If you...
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you take gold this turn, you must spend it all now, right now, immediately. It works the same with growth mindset. Growth mindset right now, I'm pretty sure, is really broken in situations where you need the gold. But the compensation is literally in exactly 2 rounds. The games will be won or lost depending on your ability to win 4-2 or 4-3, which requires you to get really difficult turns done very quickly. You should probably also by this point know that you should almost always have enough gold to not have to play a shitty in-between board. So you should know that you will never need Draven, Jhin, Illaoi, Loris. You should have probably already thought of what you want to play on your board, given that you don't have to play a garbage quick striker. But beyond that, you could have just like, I think the conclusion I would come to is you just play any legendary in that slot. Fiddle, Shyvana, whatever. And
or Taric even.
Then or Taric goes on anyways most of the time, but one more on top of that is like Fiddle, Senna, whatever, right? So you probably need to get off a bunch of the stuff way faster in order to be able to efficiently execute this turn, which requires selling almost all the units on your board.
Sure. Yeah, as soon as I click through 3s, I can open sell Trist, Draven, Illaoi. I think even that just makes my turn a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like, there's a world where I'm playing these, and I think the Loris isn't the worst thing in the world.
I don't think you should be playing Xin most of the time here.
Okay. Not even if I hit a Ornn?
You can just play a raw Ornn. I would just play a raw Ornn on the board.
Okay, fine.
Because Ari Swain is chill. Like, I think Ari Swain has some reasonable value on the board.
Okay. Sounds good. Is this my board sucks diff, probably.
Yeah, your
I
items
think
I'm
if I make
just
a
on
better
one.
board.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
One quick tech I'll mention is that the extra slot can be either BrosephTFT or MF2. With the quick emblem,
Sure.
if you in a pinch,
Right.
but like if you have
Yeah,
the
that sounds
Yunara
fine.
2, you're not in a pinch, right?
Right.
And then unfortunately we get baited into playing some garbage because it's upgraded, I think. Is this some garbage? What should you have
So
here?
let's see. Here, I couldn't have MF2. I don't have Swain
hit
2.
much of the rest, right?
I didn't hit any legendaries.
You didn't hit any legendaries? We hit only a fucking Annie or something. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should roll more. Like, from this spot, you should actually still be rolling more to get both Kennen and Zin off the board for the Swain and a legendary unit. And if that's
Sure.
a diff, it's for sure worth paying for from having taken this augment.
Right. Yeah, because I'm probably not winning out taking this augment anyways.
No, you're not going first. And if you do go first, it won't be because you greeted your gold on stage 4. It's because you won every round.
Sure. Right. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I have another 6 gold to roll after I sell MF, and then maybe something
I would
is
straight open
hittable
sell both.
that lets
I
me
would straight
sell.
open sell both, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Kennen and the Zin?
The Kennen and the Zin together are like 13 gold. You can put Swain on the board, so you need to fill one slot in like 13 gold.
Right. Yeah, I can probably hit something.
Yeah.
And I can upgrade Wukong.
Yep.
Okay, fair. And in terms of reforging, I mean, I kind of run out of time this turn, but
yep.
I guess by the time it's 4-3, I don't really love reforging here. Would you do it?
The rod?
Yeah.
What do you want to make out of the rod? I think you should
Any set item.
Any set item? I think you have to first complete... Okay, so it's like... You should have reforged... Okay, the 4-2 turn is very hard. You technically should have reforged on 4-2.
Agreed.
Because you don't want to lose the round, right? If that's impossible...
Right.
I mean, I think it should be possible. Because the next 2 items you want to make are 3rd Yunara item, ideally Titans, and 3rd tank item, right? And I don't think... Actually, Crown Guard on Taric is good. But like, you shouldn't be stuck on Crown Guard Taric. You should be able to get to the Wukong in this spot.
Right. So if I reforge Rod, what am I willing to slam on that turn? Provided I
yeah, that's a good question.
had enough time on 4-2? Would you make Red Buff? Would you make GS? Would you make Kraken? Obviously, you would make Titans.
You would make Kraken. You would make Titans. I think you're supposed to slam a lot of the weaker items if you believe it to be diff as well. Because like, there's no guarantee you'll get the component you want on the. Because ideally, you win 2. If you win 2, your last pick. So I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be winning. You're supposed to be willing to. You're supposed to be willing to basically slam any reasonable item in the spot, like GS as well.
Anything that isn't a Nashor's, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, that's barely a loss. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yet? Yeah.
Unfortunately, we broke rule number 1, which is if your carry is in the bottom right corner, your tank's not allowed to be in the dead middle. It has to be 1 over.
Right.
Which I think literally costs you. Does it cost you?
Yeah, it might not. This fight.
It does. Okay, yeah, that's probably bad. Yeah.
I mean, surely. I mean, that plus having a real item on Yunara.
Yep.
I absolutely would have won this, I think.
I'm pretty sure if you're like a Giga risk averse, you can slam. Isn't Nashor the only dead? I mean, Nashor is dead and like LW semi dead.
Yeah, but I would probably slam everything else.
Like your ADP might legit be like clearly higher if you slam Ginsu versus no item. By the way.
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Here, let's see. This is probably not right.
What do you take?
I think I grab a JG instead of
you should reforge right now.
Sure.
Yeah, you should reforge right now. You can take Gunblade. It's like not even the worst.
Yeah, I think I end the game on a Gunblade.
If you don't reforge, it's supposed to be Gunblade.
Okay.
You just Gunblade the Yunara for now.
Okay, fair. Quick Emblem should be on set for sure.
Yep.
Or even tank.
That one I think you're always gonna lose.
I shouldn't be
Unfortunately, it
on the
looks like
7 Ionia board. I haven't really hit another unit to play other than the Swain.
yeah, you haven't hit anything else, unfortunately. But you can't get them all the time, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You think the 7
Wait, do
Ionia
you
is
have any
quite
dead
bad?
slot? Wait, there's a dead slot. Do you have Jin on board? Oh no, you have Cannon on board. Oh.
I have Cannon Engine still on board.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's like not. Unfortunately, we did. It's unlucky you didn't hit any of the better improvements here, but usually you would hit one of them, if not more.
Right. Right. Okay, fair.
Oh, as someone mentioned, the quick should be on the tank probably.
Yeah. Tank or set.
Yeah.
Either one are better. But probably tank is best.
Probably tank, yeah.
I think I reforge sword here because I'm okay with Hodge set.
Yeah. I think before sword's fine.
Do I not reforge? I think I'll just make a GS and
GS is
that's
fine.
okay.
GS is fine.
Okay. If I really hit nothing, like every single almost all the 5 costs are better than this.
Yeah, then the Jin
Is that really true? Like,
yeah.
okay.
I think every 5 costs is better.
Fiddle goes in, Senna goes in, Shiv goes in.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Indra goes in, Azira is worse, Annie is worse, Dillian is worse.
And Ornn. It's too late for Ornn.
Ornn on 4-2 was better, yeah.
Yeah. Is the decision to roll here even that correct? I mean, certainly. If I'm still on Wukong 1. But as soon as I hit Wukong...
I guess it's fine. You're just gonna quick the set, I assume? You don't quick the set.
Yeah, I mean, quick should be on someone that's not... Ari for sure. Yeah, just put it on tank, I
Technically, you
guess.
should have the presence of mind on 4-7 to remove it. Like, even if, like, it was somehow the best distribution before. Okay, no.
It's a hedge side?
No, not hedge side. Just removing the... So you remove it here, the quick emblem. But I guess if you knew to remove it by neutrals, you would have known to remove it before as well.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I should have removed it on, like 4-3, I think.
Yep.
Close win. Make it to 9. GS the guy.
I think Kindred Fiddle should be better here.
Yeah. I had heard, like, as soon as... When they nerfed the 3 gold Ionia, I had heard that 7 Ionia with gold is, like, you know, pretty okay. I remember a check at some point in this game, but it's like a lot more stats. I think it's 10, 25, 40 increased by 1% per 2 gold.
And 25, 40, so
these 2 units are giving me, I think I have like 24 gold or something, so it's like 25 AP and 80, I think. It's better than Arcanist by itself. But is it better than Arcanist plus Fiddlesticks and also the unit qualities?
like Kindred is reasonable.
Cannon is not that bad of a unit.
Cannon is reasonable. The Jin is not reasonable on the board.
Right. I had heard that it was kind of okay.
It's kind of close here.
Yeah, I get shit on. I think the Gunslinger is surely wrong.
Oh, Gunslinger's definitely. Gunslinger is...
I think just Cannon is better than Gun.
Yeah. Like, you need to sub out 2. That's all. Like, the gun itself doesn't do anything, right?
Right. Too slow. Okay. I think so.
This
major
is like
mistakes that game where
a clean top 3 if like if you execute and like roll time a little bit better, it's a clean top 3, I think.
By roll time, you mean just like roll
4-2,
better on
roll more.
4-2,
Yeah.
move items a little bit faster, unlock set as well, reforge, and have a 3-item Yunara. Just like play more aggressively to win rounds stage 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it
stage
could be
4
a
is the
top
end
3.
game.
Agreed.
Like you would never try to end. You would never try to end on after stage 5 without a 3-item carry. You shouldn't do it on stage 4 either.
Okay, makes sense. Okay,
Same
another
with the
Yunara
tank.
game.
Yep.
Sure. Uncrustables.
What did you elect to hold Leona over in the previous shot? Oh, you have enough gold, never mind.
I'm leading patience. Actually, no. I think I was leaning patience, and then I remember that efficient chopper is an augment, so I think I lean towards that. But my board is strong. You think 3 is the correct lean?
Your board is strong. You don't have
It's
a
not
good
the
slam
worst.
though, right? Or like your slam would have to be.
No, I don't have a good slam, but no one has a good slam.
Well, you do have a good slam. You would just have to be angling slayers after this, to have a good slam. I would prefer an item augment here, but I think default 3 or 2 is for both. I think I prefer default 3.
Okay. Yeah, I was double checking the patch notes because it doesn't have the 4 gold on the item.
It does give 4 gold.
It does. So if I got I mean, this is pretty hypothetical, but if I got an item here and I'm uncontested bilge, let's say I'm 1 Wade contested in Yunara and I'm uncontested bilge with this opener, I'd probably rather play bilge, right? I think it's gold. Maybe it's XP.
Yeah, I would prefer to play bilge uncontested, yeah. I would keep the Jin 2. That guy's probably actually a carry early.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. I hit the 2-star guy. Losing some fights to people who have an item.
Yep. That seems fine. You take glove or bow?
I think I grab a glove.
Oh, I like glove. I guess for sure Ari glove. 2 Ari is holy.
That's pretty good. This Jinx is some trash.
This is bad.
I think it's Leona. I think, okay, would you play Trust here over Leona?
What?
Would you play Trust here over, like, Jinx? I think my strongest board here is Leona on the board.
I think your strongest board is item
over the Jinx.
I think the item on the Yasuo +2 Slayer is better.
Okay. I like that too.
And I'd be willing to use a remover for it.
Sure. Okay, I like that. There's a way to play Yasuo from here, right?
Yeah.
If my augment allows it?
Yep.
But you wouldn't force it, would you?
Nope.
Okay. I think I left myself open to it, and I abandoned the idea.
Bow slam's good.
As soon as it makes me some money. Here, I think I'm leaning left.
Yeah, roll 3, roll 2. Yep. I would default.
I don't think I can click fire sale. Yeah.
Fire sale here is. What's your pick? I think Fire Cell
Destiny.
might legit always be fine. I would
Really?
prefer Destiny though.
Okay, I go Destiny. Yeah, I guess Fire. I mean, because Fire Cell gets better
Like your
if you
game
have
is-
a lot of money.
No, it's just like
I mean,
like,
marginally. It's
yeah,
just good.
like Fire Cell. Yeah, like the marginal value is very good. Oh, this is not even bad at all.
Yeah, happy with it.
This is a mistake.
What is?
I believe mathematically, you're supposed to roll for a bow with both components.
I see.
Like regardless of what you
to.
want to find. Actually, no, not regardless of what you want to find. But I'm reasonably okay making either of the items. And I want to get to bow sufficiency as fast as I can.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think I find a bow for a while. Actually, I find a Rage Blade reasonably quickly, I think.
It also leaves you open to finding. It leaves you open to finding 2 bows and then taking the open component off carousel and then floating the bow, which is really nice.
Sure. Okay, I like that. I get 2 Wukongs with a bow. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So you would keep re-rolling this chain, right?
If the lobby's AD, no, because now you don't need 2. Now you don't need 2 bows. You need 2 chains now. In terms of like your next, it's like, what do you want your next 2 to be? Basically, is the question you should ask.
A tank item,
Yeah.
I think. Okay. And I think the lobby's mostly AD, so I slam the chain.
Okay.
I think I move items to MF here.
Yeah, that's better. I think you're allowed to solo the Wukong. I think it's usually better to solo fly the Wukong on like in this kind of sport.
Yeah, just to kill it.
Yeah.
And get the value. Yeah, fair. I think I should be making Cannon 2 here.
Yeah, I think you should.
Even though I'm supposed to be getting off it in 2 turns. Like, it's only minus 1 gold, and it's stronger for at least 1 turn, and then sometimes it's stronger for the rest of stage 4.
Yep.
I play MF for most of the stage. I think as soon as I have the MF, I just make... Would you make red buff here? I figure because I'm Pandora's, it makes me stronger this round.
How much gold did you have to start at 4-1? I would not I think 4-1 here is just wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though it unlocks set. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
lost.
the logic of unlocking set is, but you still roll most of your gold to like unlocking set doesn't actually mean anything unless like you're gonna like delay your interval or something to be able to have set odds when you roll, right? Like you get set on 4-2, which improves the strength of your board on 4-2. It's true, but I just think it's not enough gold.
Okay, fair.
Like if you the diff is literally having 9 gold, which compounds over the course of the entire stage.
Right.
Like you're down 9 gold every turn.
Yeah. Assuming
you could like hold any amount of reasonable gold, which you should sometimes try to do.
Yeah, and I don't have enough gold on this stage.
Yeah, you know, you're just short on gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on MF for like the entire,
like it's
honestly the entire game.
Unfortunately,
I don't hit Yunara 2 until like 5-2.
That guy has Yunara 2, which is bad.
Yeah, on 4-1, which is not very good.
Oh, you're not allowed to put any melees too close to that one either.
Sure, all my melee should be left sided if I'm frontlining.
Yeah, farther to the left like this. Yeah.
Okay. Also, it hedges against Swain just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
Red slime is good, I think.
Yeah, I think because of the MF, the red slime is okay. If I was on Yunara, I would hate it.
Being on MF is nice here.
Okay. I think I lean towards Lucky Gloves. Because I'm Pandora's, I can find some more gloves.
Yep.
Is that really correct? Is it better than Belt Overflow?
Wait. What were you offered? Golden egg. I mean, it can't be 1 or 2, so you default 3. Is that really correct? Belt. What are you on? Are you
The
on
thing is, like,
Vow belt right now?
yeah. I think it's probably supposed to be belts. If I had more raw items, like if I had 3 tank items, 3 carry items, and then I can grade for a bunch of lucky gloves, then that's maybe better. I know that I'm unlocking a set this turn, so I'm like,
What do
okay,
you think is the
this will
best
give me a
augment in
set
this
item
spot?
right now.
That's what you actually have to ask
Best augment
yourself.
in this slot. I think I'm okay with. Hold on, I just got pinged.
What kind of augment do you think?
Probably items or combat.
Which item augments? What does it need to give you? It needs to give you. It needs to give you tank items, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it'd be, but I'm also Pandora's. But
I mean,
yeah,
what
I
other
guess it
item?
has to
There's
give me
not many
tank
of those
items.
item augments that exist, right?
Right. So it has to be belts.
Yeah. Like belts is the best item. Is like one of the best. Is no belts is the best item augment here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Agreed.
this is honestly even okay, but belts is the best item augment here, and I think looking for like board wide combat here is fairly reasonable as well.
Uh-huh.
Assuming you like
Yeah, my item econ is quite low.
Yeah.
So if I click combat, I'm probably like 3 item tank, 3 item carry, like 1 item set.
Yeah. Or like TG set.
Maybe
or
2 item
something.
set in stage 5.
You would Giga hunt for TG.
Right. But I guess that's not that bad. That's an okay spot if I find super premium combat here.
Yeah. Like it's like there's not many of them. I think it's like Soul Awakening. That might be it.
Soul Awakening.
I don't think there's another. Oh, it's Soul Awakening and Hold the Line.
Sure. There's no way to hold the line on your set, right?
Nope. Not correctly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Onwards.
This win's good.
Yeah, the MF is strong. I'm stuck on it for.
You should.
A decision this game was.
I would just be popping a Reforger on the bow to make a tank item. Like
sure.
I don't think there's a possible better use of this Reforger than accelerating your tank item by a turn.
Right. I agree. This is definitely a diff. If I had a tank item, I probably win this.
You're very likely to hit it. I would slap any tank item.
Right. Okay, agreed.
Which is basically every component other than sword and bow.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Like, I think there's a way to... Maybe I should be looking to just go 9 off this MF. If the other guy already has... There's only 3 Yunaras out of the pool.
Yeah.
So I end up rolling a lot more on 8 to find the Yunara. But this MF is quite strong.
No, that's reasonably... Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Am I rolling more on the stage? I don't think I am.
149
so
CM loves Void, by the way.
Yeah.
If he has a Void spot, he will probably be Void.
It's good to know. I found a Shiv. Like I have to roll here, don't I?
Yeah. You have to roll here, yeah.
There's no way to go 9 off this MF. Yeah. I skip I found like 13 MFs this game.
Yeah, you're unfortunately you're actually still too low on gold to go for that, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to roll, don't I?
Yeah, you have to roll.
Yeah.
I think you have to roll. Unfortunately, you have to roll.
Right. But I don't exactly... I end up hitting Yunara, and that's it. It's just, I accomplished so little by rolling. But that's just variance. Like, I should have...
Yeah.
There's a way to accomplish something here, yeah.
Yeah. You should have probably made GS.
Yeah, probably.
Move red.
The red buff the
Ari red,
red buff the literally anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, just Ari. Yeah, Ari's a fairly good unit.
End up on a gunblade Yunara, Mikey.
Oh, we do.
Then I just die.
Are any of these GS diff? It might be. Could be. Possible.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty lackluster. 6th.
6th. Yeah.
Yeah. So main mistakes this game. Like items on Yasuo probably saves a couple
like one
health points.
It's like health points, so like 1 round. Yeah.
Yeah. This seems correct. Like I felt like my spot was so strong, especially after this double Wukong. I'm like, this is the golden Ionia game.
Because I think, yeah, I think.
Like I'm so rich.
Yeah. Oh, you just miss.
I just missed the other guy.
You just missed, and like that's made more likely by the fact that you leveled on 4-1.
Right. Right. Okay, this I can get behind. I think this was pretty wrong.
Yeah.
Even though I am so rich, right?
No, you have 36 gold. Okay, you have 36 gold, but most of your board is built.
36 gold, but most of my board is built.
Like you have 36
like
gold.
I don't have much gold on board.
No, yeah. When you like you have a lot of the units, like a good portion of the units you'd be rolling for. You have RE2, you have Wukong pair already, right? Which technically increases the amount of gold you have, right? But
right.
It's just like the trade is not good, right? Like
yeah.
9 gold for like
9 gold for like
it's not 100. It's not 100% conversion, right?
Right.
Like if you won 100% of the rounds and lost 100% of the rounds because you leveled and rolled, then yeah, sure, it's fine. But like if it doesn't make the diff at a high enough frequency, that amount of gold is not worth spending to achieve this.
Agreed. Even if the other guy ends up sending it this turn as well, if he didn't send it, let's say there's 2 other Yunara players, and I'm the richest.
You rolled what, like 18? 2? If there's 2.
There's not 2, but if there were 2.
If there's 2, you're supposed to angle Slayers if that's one way. But apart from that,
sure.
I guess you send it. Yeah, I guess you send it 4-1 if there's 2. Yeah.
Okay.
If there's 2, you take Fire Sale as well. I agree with
that. Right, for sure. Okay.
You actually have. I think. Oh no, this game you have 4-2 Ornn, which doesn't really have a slot. Wait, you probably should have played 4-2 Ornn. You should have for sure.
Yeah, over the Taric.
It's for sure better. It's for sure a better play than Taric. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you move items instead of Wukong?
Nope.
Because it's gold Ionia. It's not like Wukong has any defensive stats.
Yeah, I think Wukong is just tankier.
Okay, and then I think my Pandora Zing is a little slow. Like this round, I could have made a vow.
You could have made a vow.
Double vow. Ugh.
I mean, you could reforge the sword this turn and figure it out, right? Like the play is there.
Yeah. Be more aggressive with making my item stage 4. I think just playing stage 4 faster is the consensus across both of these games.
Yep.
I need to be more aggressive, try to win rounds. Especially in Ionia.
Yep.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got a bit more time. Maybe let's just skim through some other games.
Yep.
Just skip straight to the end. And see if anything's wrong. Okay, I think this game I don't hit a single reroll quest.
That's probably bad. What were you offered?
Which is quite bad.
I mean, there's nothing you can do from 4-7. Like the 4-7, the game is over. Did you have to win 2-3?
Kind. Let's see. What do I play?
There's 2 unit board. Okay, you have to win. Yeah. No, you couldn't have lost that round. You couldn't have I mean, your spot's fine.
Yeah. Three.
Yeah. For sure, 3.
Yep.
All right.
3.
Do you roll deep enough here? That would be the major mistake you could make.
Click 2.
Yeah, 2. 2 is right.
And then I think I stop because I want to maybe save my rolls for next stage. But I could have rolled here until Bard 2.
You have to roll
Like,
until
I
full
could-
board upgraded.
Regardless of your quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
You're on. I think you have to. I think it's worth it. You'll be able to complete the roll quests. Like
Yeah,
you'll be
okay.
allowed to roll more. The rolls will be there.
Sure.
You
Yeah, I think I
must
put
have
yourself
at
here for
least
sure.
Bard 2. Like at the very
Right.
least.
Agreed.
Like I don't know, if
Would've
full
made
board
diff here,
upgrade you
yeah.
win this.
Yeah, for
Bard
sure.
2 alone might have won this because it ascended, right? That's where the health came from.
Yeah, and then this was a big mistake as well. I remember this.
I mean, 2 is
Like
just better.
I'm allowed to click 2 here. Yeah.
Yeah, 2
I
is
have so
just
much
better.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and instead I sack my board
Wha-
in a fight that I
okay.
easily could have won.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
this
is a
is
very big mistake. This is a very big mistake.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. I had my board this turn. What's my next quest?
It has to be.
Yucky.
It has to be kill.
Yeah, it
I
has to
think.
be 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I lose this fight, so I can't complete quest. I think if I kill, like
Wait,
this
you-
guy, for some reason, had 8 units on his board.
He's a fawn. Oh, okay.
So I
yeah.
could. Yeah, he's a fawn and he's going long.
Did you break rule number 1 again? No, wait. Do you have it on A4? Oh, no, you have it on A3. You have the Vi.
But the Vi can't be here, right?
Yeah. The Vi is too close. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like you're not allowed to put anything to the right or like a neutral with the.
Right.
Yeah. I think if you swap the order in which your units die, you win the fight. Like if it hits the Nico first.
If it hits the Nico first, sure.
Yeah, if your Vi's all the way to the left,
Vi gets
all
a
of
bit
them
more
hit the
damage
Nico.
out.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, makes sense. Yucky. Grounds.
Yeah.
Or would you have taken bin there?
No, I think Crowns is right. Crowns is right. The reason why it's right, clearly in my mind, is because what quest do you take? I think you're supposed to cash out a component here. Because the 150 is usually a
my God.
component.
Right.
And then just
What
like
quest do I
play
take?
strong from here. I think.
I think I
You
click
take
1.
1. Yeah, you take 1, which is 1 is a fine take. If you take this, I think you really do want the third item Emilio. You also want to roll more. I think there's a reasonable argument for taking 1, but you just have to roll. Did you roll enough this turn? Okay, you sended this turn.
I think I wanted to.
You didn't
but
send
I
enough.
don't have enough time.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
both upgrades. No, you got everything you need
Yeah, I
to.
did.
Then you push. Yeah,
Okay, good.
this is fine. This option's fine. Scissors. What the? What happened to you that fight? Did
By
volley
mistake,
wrap us?
probably. He kind of.
We're getting
Probably gets on the
lowers.
Vi and then jumps into
Oh.
my family.
Yeah, Vi being there like actually griefed you this fight too. If the
Yeah.
fight was close.
Okay, that's really good to catch.
Yeah. This is true in every comp basically.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. I go Morello's.
Oh.
It's on fire. Reforge some shit. Quest.
Cash. Yeah. Here,
I
I mean,
think
this
I
is no
go
items
to-
again. Yeah, this is right. I mean, 1 doesn't do it. The caching doesn't do anything this
Yeah.
turn.
Right. Okay.
No.
Right. I think
You
that's
just
all we
needed
got.
more HP. That's it. You just needed more HP. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. I could have played stronger stage 3.
Like your gold
Rolled a
ended
bit
up
more.
inconsequential, right? And then like if you feel less pressure, like there's probably a spot where you can greed and try to go 8 for the Nidalee 2. Like the spot where you win is you go 8 for Nidalee 2 and play good units on your board.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Good luck today.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck to you too. Catch you later.